Hey guys, Justin Gaming here, and today I have something quite different from what I normally post. It's sort of a vlog, just going over some issues that's going on right now and my opinion on some of them. Let's start off with the Parkland shooting, and all I can do is summon hopes and prayers because there's nothing I can do up from Canada. But you can ensure that if I was down in the U.S., I would be joining in on the marches and the protests against what's going on with the guns. Let's start off by naming some differences between the US gun laws and Canada gun laws. So up here in Canada, we're allowed rifles and handguns and shotguns. Shotguns and rifles are used for hunting and hunting only. Handguns are used for target practice and target practice only. And we need to keep our guns in safes at all times unless we're going hunting. Even when we take them out, we need to have special carry cases so nothing happens. We need to keep them unloaded, safety on, everything, so nothing happens. No one accidents get shot just by some freak accident. Now in the U.S., from what I know, you're allowed to have fully automatic rifles, semi-automatic rifles, rifles, handguns, and shotguns down the street, which I see absolutely no point in doing. Honest to God, like it's such a stupid idea. I know you need a special license for fully automatic weapons, but still, it should never need one. And there's no use for them whatsoever. They're made for killing people and killing people only. Let's start off with some potential problems with this. There's potential for large gunfights with people of opposing interests. There is the potential for rage, leading to the first option. There is the possibility of crossfire and unintended casualties. There's also potential for damage to personal property, people's health, and just a whole bunch of chaos going on that is completely unnecessary. And there is definitely steps that you can go towards fixing this. First, I like to start with slightly modifying the Second Amendment. I don't really know how it works or how it goes into play, but I know it goes something along the lines of you have the right to bear arms, which back in the 17th century when it was written makes perfect sense because there was threats of British invasion, the First Natives attacking you for taking their land, and a whole bunch of crap. But nowadays, guns have changed compared to the old guns, obviously. A musket has a fire rate of 2 to 3 rounds per minute. A modern day AR-15 has a close to 40 or 60. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know it's close to that number. That's 40 to 60 kills per minute with a somewhat trained shooter. So with an untrained shooter, that's close to maybe 15 or 30, but still, it's so much more damage that ever needs to be witnessed or even felt. It's just completely unnecessary. Second is realizing that you don't need a 30 round high power rifle. There's no point for it, and just you gotta get rid of them. Another thing is to realize that arming people to the teeth is not a very good idea. It creates a literal war on home turf. It's completely unnecessary, causes a ton of mutually assured destruction between both parties that are carrying guns and going at each other. And one person says one wrong thing to one guy, they pull out their guns, and it's gunfire. Crossfire is bound to happen. One stray bullet goes on, it can paralyze someone. But in the somewhat best case scenario, you still get hit. It's a really damaging wound. The worst case scenario, you die. Completely unnecessary, completely avoidable, just by getting rid of unnecessary guns. Just you still have guns. It's not saying I'm not saying get rid of them entirely. I'm saying you need to put more restrictions on them. Like, oh, I don't know, not a 30 round fucking clip in a gun for a civilian. That gun is made to kill people. Nothing else. You don't need them for hunting. You need a bolt. Best thing for hunting is either a bow, a crossbow, or a bolt action rifle with a 5 round clip. That's it. That's all you need for hunting. Bird hunting, you need shotgun. That's all the guns you need. But so you can still have guns. You can still shoot them. They're still fun. But you use those, and when you're not using those, you put those guns in a safe with the lock on the trigger, so no one can steal your guns and hurt someone else with them. Simple as that. And so that's my opinion on what should go on with gun control. I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm saying put more restrictions on them. Get rid of high cap mags. Get rid of mid cap mags. Guns with those. Get rid of the sidearm carry. Get rid of concealed carry. Just get rid of anything that has a gun, has to do with gun in public. Except for the police force. Speaking of which, that reminds me actually. Arming teachers in the school, stupidest idea. Because there is those students that are really aggressive and will attempt to take said weapon out of the teacher's holster and do harm to somebody with that. But that's just my opinion. I wanted to get out there, and thank you for listening to this point, and later on this week I will have another video to do with another problem in the world, in my opinion, on what should be done. And as always, thank you for watching, and just yeah, thank you. Again, my heart and prayers go out to people of the Parkland shooting. And that's all I can do. And help everything goes better for you guys. I hope something happens with the gun laws down there, and I hope just in general everything gets better and this never has happened again. And I'll see you next video. Peace off. Quick note, this is all coming off stuttery and all that because I don't have a script for this. I'm doing it all offhand late at night, so my brain's kind of scrambled and I forget what I'm saying. I've spent almost an hour doing this video and repeating every single line of this to get it just right. So I'm sorry for stutteriness and non-consistency in my thoughts.